Okay, so this is question 4 from your practice test. So again, ignore how it says question 10 up here. The standard that we're addressing with this is your ability to determine an author's point of view or purpose in a text and analyze how the author acknowledges and responds to conflicting evidence or viewpoints. So our question here is, how does the author of passage 1 respond to the negative views of biofuels? Our options are A, by showing that positive outcomes justify any cost; B, by pointing out that the argument is unsupported; C, by emphasizing the lack of other options; or D, by presenting only one side of the issue. Before we start going over which answer is the correct answer, let's look back at the text and see where she has to address the negativity. So in paragraph 8, she starts here, she says, although producing biofuels generally costs more than pumping petroleum out of the earth, the added cost is offset by many benefits. These alternative fuels provide energy without harming our environment and depleting our country's resources. They offer an added bonus of solving our solid waste problems. It's a good deal for the Earth, for planet Earth. Okay, so let's look back at our options. Let's start here at D. So you may select D because the passage does mostly focus on the positive aspects of biofuels. However, the author does acknowledge the cost of biofuels production. So it's not a one-sided argument. She takes the time to actually point out that it is costly. So that is not our answer. For C, you may select this one because the author only talks about biofuels as an alternative source of energy. However, this doesn't mean that there are not other options available. The author just doesn't mention them. She takes the time to teach you about biofuels, but that does not mean that there are no others. Option B, you may have selected this one because there's no support for the other point of view. However, the author doesn't point this out. She doesn't actually say that the other side of the argument has no evidence. She simply explains that biofuels may be expensive, but there are benefits. Which leaves us with A. The author gives examples that justify the complaint that biofuels are costly, but she then takes the time to explain why it is worth the cost, making A our answer.